Hi, I'm Nik Bowers, your go-to coach for all things middle school, where friendships, drama, and growing up collide. We're going to jump into what makes relationships work, how to build confidence, and yes, how to navigate those tricky mean girl moments. I have to share with you that my favorite musical of all time is Wicked. And the reason I love Wicked so much is because I remember taking both my daughters to it for their first Broadway show. I think women and girls can connect to Wicked on so many different levels. So we're going to bring the Broadway magic to middle school, right? And decide who is the real mean girl in Wicked. Is it Glinda or is it Elphaba? Moms and daughters, stick with me because we're unpacking how to spot mean girl behavior, what drives it, and what we can learn to build healthier friendships. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with another mom and daughter. The first thing we need to think about is what makes a mean girl. A mean girl isn't just someone who's confident or popular. It's someone who uses their power to hurt others, whether that's through gossip, exclusion, or putting people down to feel better about themselves. And I'm sure this sounds familiar to everybody, but here's the twist. Being a mean girl isn't always obvious, right? And sometimes people act mean because they're insecure, scared, or left out. That's why understanding what's behind the behavior is so important. So moms and daughters, before we pick sides, let's look at the evidence together. Let's look at the facts and let's see if we really need to put a label on everything. So let's start with Glinda. She's charming, bubbly, and let's admit it, she knows how to make an entrance. But was she a little mean? Absolutely. Remember when she made fun of Elphaba's green skin, right? Or when she gave her that hat as a joke?
I know. It's my granny's. I'd give it away, but I don't hate anyone that much.
Hey!
You should join us tonight. And don't tell me you have nothing to wear, because you could wear this.
Glinda cared a lot about being liked, and sometimes that meant stepping on others to get ahead. Her obsession with popularity sometimes made her selfish. She wanted to be admired. She wanted attention, even if it hurt others, Elphaba, or meant pretending to agree with people she didn't really like. Popularity isn't bad, but it shouldn't come at the cost of kindness. Glinda had to learn this the hard way, and so do we. We all have to learn this and over again. So what's the difference between being popular and being kind? Can you be both? Now let's talk about Elphaba. She's smart, passionate, and wants to do what's right. But does that mean she's never mean? Not exactly. Elphaba can be really intense. Sometimes her passion for justice makes her self-righteous, like when she pushes people away or reacts with anger. And let's not forget the flying monkeys, right? They're not exactly friendly. But Elphaba does struggle to connect with others. She's been judged her whole life for being different. And sometimes that makes her quick to assume the worst in others, even her friends. When we are passionate about what is right, it's amazing. But it's important to be kind and patient, even when we're upset. Elphaba had to learn that too, the hard way, by making a lot of different mistakes. Have you ever reacted too quickly when you were upset? How could you handle it differently the next time? Now let's take a look at the big picture, because there is Elphaba and there is Glinda, and nobody's perfect. Who is the mean girl in this situation? Here's the thing, neither, right? Glinda nor Elphaba is all bad or all good. Glinda starts out selfish and shallow, but she learns to be kinder and more thoughtful. Elphaba starts out misunderstood and strong, but she learns to soften and trust her friends. The truth is, everyone has moments where they're not their best selves. What matters is learning from those moments, and growing into someone who's kind, fair, and respectful. When we learn to give each other grace and space, a concept that I have tried teaching girls and women for decades. Giving grace and space means understanding that everyone, including you, is still growing and figuring things out. And when we practice this with good boundaries and honest communication, we can really embrace who we are, who we're becoming, and what matters most to us. It's about learning from each other and cheering each other on. And that's exactly what Elphaba and Glinda do when things aren't perfect. And you don't need a huge crowd to do this. Just one or two people who really have your back can make all the difference in the world. And when you find those people who support you and help you grow, you'll see just how much you're capable of becoming. And the best part, you'll get to cheer them on too. I hope that you find friends that are different than you, but who also look out for the good in you. And sometimes we have to have bad friendships to learn about having good friendship. In the end, right? Good friends teach us that friendships are about understanding, forgiveness, grace, and space, and finding strength in each other's differences. What can we learn from Glinda and Elphaba about being a good friend? So what do you think? Is Glinda the mean girl, or is it Elphaba? Or is the story way more complicated than that? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Are you team Glinda? Are you team Elphaba? Or team neither? Or team both? I'd love to invite you to join my friendship workshop. If you're ready to go beyond just learning and start doing more with your daughter and learning how to navigate these friendships, I'd love for you to join our amazing community of moms and daughters. This is where we all take all the lessons about friendship and drama. We go out and live it, we come back and we're coached on it so that we can become really good friends. We take all the lessons about friendships and drama and turn them into real life skills through practice and support. In our membership, we don't just talk about kindness and confidence and setting boundaries, we live it. Together, we practice handling the ups and downs of friendship, so these skills become second nature for you and your daughter. So join me to build connection, grow stronger together, and create lasting confidence. Because middle school doesn't have to be miserable. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with another mom and daughter. And remember, no one's perfect, but every day, we have the chance to be a little bit more like the friend we want to have. See you next time, and let's do middle school together.